When you are sent a position or you have an opportunity, what do you make really out of it? President Umaru Musa Yar'Adua, once again, is a man of integrity, is a man of character, is a man of probity. You will recall that he was the first and only president to have declared his assets publicly. It was not a coincidence. Even as a governor of Katsina State, he declared his assets publicly. Today we have a leadership question. Nigeria is in need of leaders in the mode of President Umaru Musa Yar'Adua. People who can stand for integrity, people who can stand for probity and character. His Excellency, the late president, will be remembered for the increase of minimum wage. Many of us will recall that before he came to power, there were agitations in the country about workers' welfare. He was the person who initiated the process for the 18,000 minimum wage, which the former president, Goodluck Jonathan, implemented. You will probably recall that while he was the president of the nation, even before he came on board, the 14 months allocation of Lagos state government that was withheld by the previous administration was released to them. That was President Umaru Musa Yar'Adua. You will recall that before he became the president of our country, our refineries, our 3 refineries were sold. He reversed the sale of refineries. This morning, before I came to this program, I took out my time to watch one of his videos. And I watched him at Chatham House in the United States alongside the former Prime Minister of United Kingdom, Gordon Brown. And you could see his passion for Nigeria. You can feel that from his speech. You could feel that this is a man who actually meant a lot for the country. Ladies and gentlemen, just as I said, that our father has already said much about him. The challenge before us here today is this. Our late president is gone, and here we are speaking good about him. When it will be your time and turn, will people speak good about you? Remember, we just have a young governor who is currently on the run and have refused to show up. Yes. I don't know what people will say about him, but this is Nigeria. We expect that people will still have some good things to say about him. So the challenge is for us today as young Nigerians. We must imbibe those values, those characters that late President Umaru Musa Yar'Adua represented. Integrity, honesty, probity. And I have a dream, I believe just as our father, that my generation, not even the generation of my own son, my own generation will witness a new Nigeria that will be, of course, the process is on, that will be one of the greatest nations on earth. Remember, our daddy said that if God had allowed our late President Umaru Musa Yar'Adua to complete his tenure, that definitely Nigeria would have been one of the greatest nations on earth. And that is true. And I'm very confident that that process is on today. I believe in this nation. And I believe that God will continue to raise presidents after his hurt. President like the late Umaru Musa Yar'Adua, that even after his death, not even a kobo will be traced after him. Not even Paris or United States will be asked to send us back some of the money he siphoned or he pilfered over there. Since his demise till date, we haven't had any case of any country, whether Switzerland or the rest of them, sending back the looted funds. That was a man of integrity. He had the opportunity to amass the wealth of our nation, but he decided to live a simple life. I challenge you today, whether you're a police officer, whether you're a military officer, whether you're a local government chairman, no matter the position you are occupying today, Umaru Musa Yar'Adua is an example for us to follow. So that by the time you are no more, people will not deceive themselves at your funeral or at your remembrance. People will not deceive themselves by saying that you lived a good life when everyone knew that you lived a life that is opposite. President Umaru Musa Yar'Adua is no longer with us. but his legacies and his values are still there. I want to challenge the younger generation, my generation, everyone who is listening to us today. I'm happy that the youth corpers are here. The lessons we are taking from his life is that life of integrity, that life of character, that life of distinction, that in every opportunity you are given to serve, do not misappropriate the funds, the collective wealth of your people. Any position that you are given, use it to the good of your people. He is no longer here, but we are speaking good of him. I will continue to speak good of him as long as this nation remains. But the question is this: when you will be no more, what will you be remembered? Will people honestly say that truly you lived a life worthy of emulation?